What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Nerd On. My name is Tom, and today we're going to do a trailer reaction to Intergalactic, the Heretic Prophet announcement trailer. It's a PlayStation game. I heard this came out during the Game Awards. I heard a lot of discourse on the internet, but I have not seen it yet, and that's kind of going to be interesting for me because the discourse has not been cool. I think it's a Naughty Dog game, but yeah, I'm going to watch it. We're going to react to it, and then after that, I'm going to give you guys my thoughts. When it comes to Naughty Dog, and I played Last of Us, I think the Uncharted also that liked them all. They're all solid games. Good story first, gameplay second, right? I mean, like, obviously, like, gameplay is not even bad. Even the worst gameplay is still better than some other game franchises. But the story in The Last of Us and the Uncharted games are insanely appealing. It's absolutely no brainer why they're like, we have to make adaptations of this. So I'm interested to see how this is going to be. Let's go ahead and watch it right now. How can you say no? It's PlayStation. How can you say no? The sound. That looks like Thai language, but I know that's not. That is some made-up language, maybe. The suffering of generations must be endured to achieve our divine end. Ancient Sumerian scripture, 1986. I guess it's Semperian. I kind of agree to that. That's a very apocalypse Marvel thing where it's like, we must suffer great, terrible things in order to ascend to the next level, which is just evolution, right? Okay, got some spacey stuff. We all love space, right? We all love space. Ooh, we got a red ship looking like that swordfish from Cowboy Bebop. It's a Porsche? Okay, so we're like in real world. Okay, we're watching some anime. Okay, I'm about that. Ooh. I like how it's like not super pretty high tech. It's a little like Alien, Ridley Scott, like if it's functional. Okay. Someone shaving their head, got a fresh cut. She's tatted, a little yadded. Okay, English is still a language here. What happened to the Five Aces? She was part of the Five Aces, apparently. I don't clean my bed. I don't make my bed either, too, girl. I get it. Oh.
Jordan?
Tell me something good.
Well, you're right. It checks out. He's hiding out around the Semperian moon.
Excellent.
How is that excellent? He's next to fucking Semperia. No one has left that planet in over 600 years. Anyone who even flies close to it is never heard from again.
Superstitions.
No.
She's looking for somebody.
Superstitions are the crazy rumors about what happened on that
planet. Ooh, red jacket? What is this, Akira?
You worry too much.
You know what I worry just right about? I say we wait for him to leave.
Red jacket, red ship. This is Akira.
Find a new lead. He's not worth it.
Is that Kumail?
I'm wasting my time, aren't I?
It is. Kumail Nanjiani.
I don't need another hunter swooping in.
Who is swooping? No one is crazy enough to go there.
He clearly is.
He is clearly desperate.
And so am I, so claim him, or I will find another agent.
Oh. Okay, so we're like bounty hunting, and she's like a handler.
Right, you know what?
Ooh, nice reflection in the TV screen for her face.
Thank you.
Listen, kid.
Kid.
I'll see you on the other side.
So this is an emotional bounty or a get. This means something. This sound is great. It's such a good space, like the vastness of it and then the adventure ahead. Sony? Of course it's Sony, because it's them. Yeah, this is super Akira right here, baby. Come on now. How is this not Adidas? Come on, man. Come on, man. That's cool. That's cool. I like that. I like the very 80s '80s space stuff, right? Everyone loves that. Such a. Ooh. Ooh. I like a robot man. Ooh. Okay, so a third-person action with some flying. Okay, okay. The Heretic Prophet. What does that even mean, though? What does that even mean? The Heretic Prophet. Can we dissect that a little bit? Okay, hold on. Let me take this off. All right, so that was Intergalactic, the Heretic Prophet. Okay, let's just dissect a little bit. Intergalactic. So we're going to planet. We're in space. And it's a far-flung future. Obviously, there's robots and the spaceships, and the obviously the Zoom call was so good, and they didn't lose any. There's no lag, so obviously that's the future. The Heretic Prophet. What does that even mean? A prophet is like someone who sees the future in a kind of religious, holy thing that they're a prophet, but it's like the heretic. So it's like you don't believe in the current form or section of the religious order of it, so it's heresy, but you're the prophet of heresy. So who is this character in that regard? Are they blasphemous? Did they break apart? Why are they looking for somebody? They were part of this group called the Five Aces, but like I can only imagine that means like either they were the one good person, they left it, and then like kind of in a spoilers wicked kind of way, they were like, oh, all you guys are going to be part of this thing, but I'm not. I'm going to stick true to myself, and that's why I'm like seen as a bad guy, because like bounty hunter. Usually bounty hunters in space don't have a good rep. I just feel like that's a thing. The sound is cool. The sound is great. I like the doom doom doom. Like I think there is something really poetic and attractive about space isolationism. It's a little bit like pirates or like the sea and this like adventure, right? Like you're alone by yourself, but like the vastness of the voyage and the new frontier is so exciting. As kids we always like dreamed of like traveling the stars or traveling the world like our like adventure stories do. I like I as much as people love The Last of Us, I prefer the gameplay of Uncharted. So if gets a little closer to that, I'm more down for that. Intergalactic, Uncharted, they seem a little bit more closely related in terms of possible storytelling. And even then, the cool thing about the Uncharted stories were like Nathan Drake having to like, okay, cool, I'm going to do this thing, get this relic and stop it from bad people from getting it. But there's always an emotional tie-in, some kind of personal storytelling that has it in there. So here, if it's a good story, and again, Naughty Dog isn't really well known for bad stories, but if it's a good story, then I imagine either this person that this character is looking for is really important to their like pursuit of like finding justice of whatever happened to the Five Aces, or will lead into a bigger, grander scheme. I don't know how robots go involved, but like obviously if they're perceived as just characters and just humans, that would be cool too. If there's like a little bit of a struggle for human independence and or coexistence between robots and humans, who knows? Or they're just like savage people from like another galaxy that's invaded like human man occupied territories. Who knows? But no, I think it's cool. I think I saw some discourse about how much people disliked it. I don't know what they dislike. I think I saw someone have the Google plugin where you could see the dislikes compared to the likes on the trailers. I don't know. I don't know what it is. Is it that it's a girl? Is it that the girl has a shaved head and not looking like Samus Aran? Some hot blonde girl with a tight suit, or I don't know. I as a dude, I have dude brain, and I like to see hot babes. But also, as a dude who likes video games, I also just like to play a game. I have a lot of friends who like to play women characters in video games because they're like, if I'm going to be looking at a character for X amount of hours, I might as well like who I'm looking at instead of looking at a dude. I'm like, all right, whatever. That says something more about you than it does me. I like the power fantasy. I like being a dude. But also, if I'm playing a Legend of, Tomb Raider game and it's Lara Croft, and I'm like, okay, it's Lara Croft. Or if it's like I'm playing, like I was really excited for the new Legend of Zelda game because I'm like, oh, I get to play as fucking Zelda, and I don't know, it's if so I don't know exactly the particulars of what people disliked about it because like this just looks cool. This looks like all right, what's going on? What's this girl? What's she up to? What are we doing? What's the adventure? And it's interesting because that's like a teaser, right? Like because it doesn't tell you exactly what we're doing, but like it was enough for me to be like, okay, we're like some kind of bounty hunter. We get some names. We got some like rewards for it. I'm like, okay, we're traveling through space, and ideally we're mission based or something like that. But I don't know. It looks cool to me. It looks cool to me. And I'm not a big fan of like cinematics only trailers for sure. I need to have some gameplay, but again, I'm gonna give it a break because it's a teaser trailer. So, but yeah, that's all I got to say. Please let me know what your thoughts were. If you happen to know a little bit more of what people might be upset about or whatever, I'm here. I'm here for the game. I think Naughty Dog is one of the few studios out there that's like, hey, we're trying to make these AAA games, and they succeed in that regard, and they have huge followerships, and the success they've just garnered. It's funny that they're like, oh, from the creators of Crash Bandicoot. I'm like, man, do people know you for Crash Bandicoot? There's probably gamers who are older than me, but yeah, let me know. What does Naughty Dog mean to you? What does this game mean to you? Are you excited for it? Are you not excited for it? If you're not excited for it, and you're not a piece of shit, then let me know. That's all I could say. But if you are excited for it and you are a piece of shit, then let me know. And if you haven't already, check out our YouTube channel for all of our Cardboard Champs, our podcasts, and everything else we got going on here. If you'd like to support the channel, check out nerdon.tv/Patreon to support us for as little as $1 a month. It really helps us out. We're really trying to do more with the new year coming up. But other than that, take care of yourselves, take care of your loved ones, stay hydrated. You know the drill. As always, Nerd On.
Nerd on the Podcast is proud to be powered by Focusrite, Embody, creators of Immerse Gaming, Odyssey, Amazon, and TCG Player. Enjoy the show. Thanks for listening. If you like what you hear, support the show by joining the Nerd On Nation powered by Patreon. Go to nerdon.tv/Patreon and get Nerd On exclusives for as little as $1 a month.